Cooking tip of the day, have a sharp knife. Really? Sharp knife is good, okay. Welcome to Curious Foods. Today we're going to be making a pork ribeye with a mozzarella salad. It's going to be lovely for a Friday night when you don't really want to spend too much time cooking, but you want something that tastes great. So what we're going to need today is, of course, some pork ribeyes, some basil, fresh tomatoes. Now you can use any type of tomatoes you want, but you want them to have as much taste as possible, so choose whatever is available for you. We're gonna need some olive oil and butter, some garlic, fresh mozzarella, and salt and pepper, and that is it. From that, we're gonna be able to create a lovely dish. We're gonna start off with cooking our pork ribeyes, and for that, we're gonna need a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then a little bit of butter. And let's take that up to a medium high. This is a part where I can't really tell you exactly how to cook it. You're just gonna have to trust yourself and try it a couple of times. What you wanna do is take your ribeye, fry it off for 2 to 3 minutes, flip it over, take a bunch of butter in it, and then just baste the other side of your ribeye. This is gonna depend a lot on the thickness of your steak, how hot your oven is, how good your pan is, so try it out and see what you can be able to do. So the important part about basting is making sure that the butter that you're basting with is hot enough so that it actually cooks the steak. When you're not just providing juices, you're also actually cooking it from both the underside of the pan and now from above with the juices. All right, and I think this is about done now. So I'm going to put it off, and then I'm going to put it to the side and let it rest while we focus on our mozzarella salad. While we wait for that to rest, we're going to be making our mozzarella salad, which is super simple. We need to take our tomatoes and we need to cut them up in large circles. All right, let me show you what we do. First, we're going to cut off top end and then cut them in about 1/2 centimeter thickness. Woohoo! Careful with your fingers. All right, now that we have our tomatoes cut up, all we need to do is take a little bit of salt and then salt them just a little bit. You don't want to go overboard here. This is going to draw out a little bit of moisture, and it'll make the tomatoes taste a lot better. Always salt your tomatoes.
Never salted a tomato in my life.
Yeah, and that's why you don't taste good. So you don't taste good. Oh, that sounded dirty, man. That sounded dirty. Oh boy. All right, now that our tomatoes have been rested a little bit, we're going to be cutting up our mozzarella, and then we're going to combine them to make our beautiful mozzarella salad. So what you're looking for is about the same thickness or a little bit less than your tomatoes. So I'm looking at around 3 to 4 millimeters in thickness here. A little tip that you can do is if your knife is not sharp enough and you see that you're dragging and destroying the mozzarella as you're cutting, just heat it up with some warm water in between 2 or 3 cuts, and that will help you quite a lot. But you know, the best thing you can have is just have a really sharp knife. Cooking tip of the day, have a sharp knife. Really? Sharp knife is good, okay. We're gonna now put this together, our mozzarella salad. It's super, super simple. You start off with taking a tomato slice, then a mozzarella slice, then a tomato slice, and then you continue. That's it. Everyone should be able to do this. It is super, super simple. Next, we're just going to take some freshly ground pepper, quite a lot of it, and just sprinkle it all over your salad. You can use quite a lot of pepper here. Don't be stingy on it. All right, now that we've done with our pepper, our next step is actually to add some olive oil. preferably extra virgin olive oil. This is where you can actually spend a little bit of money, trust me. Having a good olive oil is gonna...
Right, you don't have to rub it in.
He bought the cheap kind. And then for the last step, we just put on a bunch of basil. As much as you prefer, and I prefer quite a lot. You don't have to be fancy on it, just grab a bunch and put it right on top of your mozzarella salad. Of course you can like put them individually down and make them look pretty, but you know, it's the taste that counts. There you go. Your fresh mozzarella salad.